Cara, what do you see on the gingerbread house? Is something sweet that you can eat? Maybe like gummy bears or peppermint something. What is that called? Or chocolate? What?
Candies.
Yeah, there's a lot of candy on this house. It's a special house. Let's watch the first part and then we'll look at question 1. Here we go.
Hansel and Gretel. There once was a family with a father and 2 children named Hansel and Gretel. The father was a...
Can you read the question? Do you know what this says?
I don't know.
Who
is the
there.
father?
Father! Very good. So father is also dad. Where is the father? Is he on the left of the children or on the right of the children? Left or right? Left. Very good.
Father was a woodcutter, but times were tough and there wasn't much wood to cut where they lived. He didn't want to go far away because he would have to leave Hansel and Gretel alone.
Who?
Who is
Hansel.
Hansel?
What do you think? Is Hansel the boy or is Hansel the girl?
Boy.
Yes. Can you say a sentence? Hansel is a boy.
Hansel is a boy.
Very good.
Hansel and Gretel wanted to help, so one day they decided to try to find some...
Okay. So they want to help their mom and dad because they don't have a lot of food.
Is
Gretel. Good job. Who is Gretel?
Who's Gretel?
Yeah, who is Gretel? Do you remember before? Who is Hansel? You said he is the boy. Who is Gretel?
A girl.
She is the girl.
She is a girl.
Very
decided
good.
to try to find some more food for the family. They went into the woods while their father was working. They knew they'd be walking very far, so Hansel dropped a trail of breadcrumbs behind them. That way, they would have something to guide them back home.
Where are these? Can you read the word?
I don't know how to spell.
Something that you eat. Did you hear them talk about something that they eat?
No.
No? Okay, let's listen again for something that you can eat.
More food for the family.
They want
They
food.
went into the woods while their father was working. They knew they'd be walking very far, so Hansel dropped a trail of breadcrumbs behind them. That way, they would have something to guide them back home.
What is something that you heard that you know you can eat?
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs. Good. This is bread. Can you look at the... And then crumbs. Good job. We don't say the B in this word. We just say crumbs.
Crumbson.
Crumbs. It means little pieces of bread that you can't eat. They're too small. So why did they put the breadcrumbs on the ground? Did you hear the story?
No.
Okay. They're going into the woods or the forest. Do you see the forest in the picture?
Yes.
What is usually in a forest or a woods?
So many trees.
Have you ever been in the forest before?
No.
No. Well, there's so many trees, sometimes they all look the same and you don't know which way to go out. So they put the breadcrumbs on the ground so they can go back home.
Tina, where's the way?
Yeah, they want to see the way home. Very good. So let's click on the breadcrumbs.
But what they didn't realize was that a duck was following them.
Oh no! There's a duck. What do ducks eat?
Duck eat the bread.
Okay, so it says duck.
Duck eat.
Eating. Very good. Eating. And do you remember this word from before? Bread.
Bread.
Crumbs. Bread
Crumbs.
crumbs. Very good. Okay, so the duck is eating breadcrumbs. Where is the duck eating breadcrumbs? Is it in front of Hansel and Gretel or behind Hansel and Gretel?
Behind.
Can you say the duck is behind Hansel and Gretel?
Duck is behind.
Very good.
Was following the bread trail, eating up all of the crumbs. By midday, Hansel and Gretel hadn't found any food, and they were getting so hungry. They decided to go back home where they could rest in their own beds and eat a small lunch. But when they turned around, they saw only the duck. They were completely lost. They wandered.
Remember we talked about this already. Can you read this word?
The
And then do you remember this? This is f or est.
forest.
Yes. What is usually in the forest? You told me before. Do you remember?
So many trees.
So many trees. Very good.
And they wandered. But no matter what they did, they couldn't find their way home. Then a white bird wandered up and looked right at them.
Okay, this is a white bird. Can you read their names? Do you remember how to say? Hansel. Good.
Hansel.
And
And
Gretel.
Gretel.
And then, do you know this word?
Forest.
Very good try. Friend. Friend. Where is Hansel and Gretel's friend? Is she between Hansel and Gretel or behind Hansel and Gretel?
Behind.
Behind is back here in the forest. I think she is between or next to. What do you think?
Next to.
Okay, can you say the white bird is next to?
The white bird is next to.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
She is
Right at them. They followed it through the woods and into a clearing where they saw the most delicious-looking house they had.
Woo! Delicious.
Delicious.
And then, do you know this word? Okay, so we have and then OU says ow.
Ow.
So we have h, ow,
You.
house.
Here our house.
Ow, house.
House.
Good, house. Okay, where is the delicious house? Hansel and Gretel are over here. Where is the delicious house?
In front.
Yes, can you say in front of them?
In front of them.
Very good.
Looking house they had ever seen. It was made of gingerbread and candy and held together with thick, gooey frosting. The closer they got, the more their stomachs rumbled. The door opened and an old woman poked her head out. "Oh, you poor dears, you look positively starved," she exclaimed. "Come inside, come inside." Hansel and Gretel were so hungry and tired that they didn't think twice about going into the woman's house. Once inside, she gave them tons.
Oh, so this lady, is she a nice lady?
No.
No, she's called a witch. Do you know this word, witch?
Yes.
Okay, can you read this? Can you read this word?
Bear.
Bad. And then this word?
Where?
Witch.
Which?
Yeah, bad witch. Okay, where is the bad witch?
In front.
In front of what? In front of Hansel and Gretel or in front of the house?
Hansel and Gretel.
Okay, you can say she is in front of.
She is in front of.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
Not handsome. Hansel.
Hansel.
Yes, yes. His name
Hansel.
sounds just like handsome. You're right. He is handsome too, isn't he? Do you know what handsome means? Handsome?
No.
Oh, handsome means very pretty, but for a boy. We call girls pretty and boys handsome.
Gave them tons and tons of candy. They ate until they were stuffed. They were so content that they both dozed off. When they awoke, it was very warm inside the house. Gretel got up first to see what was going on. The old woman had turned on her oven and was humming while she mixed some spices up in a bowl.
The o, but we say
Oh,
v,
of, of,
n, of, n.
oven.
Very good. Where is the oven? Do you know what an oven is, Makara?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Where is the oven?
You can cook something.
That is what an oven is. Very good. An oven is for baking. Can you say baking?
Baking.
Very good. Where is the oven though? Is it behind the witch or behind Gretel?
Behind the witch.
Is it behind the witch? Behind the witch is over here. Or is it behind Gretel?
Behind Gretel.
Very good.
Ice is up in a bowl. Something seemed off to Gretel. The woman looked scarier than she had earlier when they were so hungry. "You're awake," she said when she saw Gretel. Gretel nodded. She looked around to find Hansel and saw that he was still sleeping.
Can you read this?
Hansel.
Hansel. Hansel.
Hansel. Sleeping.
Okay, where is Hansel sleeping? Where is he sleeping?
I don't know where she's sleeping.
Is he in the house or in front of the house?
In the house.
You can say Hansel is in the house.
Hansel is in the house.
Very good.
Saw that he was still sleeping soundly, but there was a cage around him. "I've had a wonderful idea," said the old hag. "It's so drafty in here. Why don't you get in the oven? It will warm you right up." Gretel was too smart for that. She knew something wasn't right about this old woman. Thinking fast, she said, "You want me to do what?" "Get in the oven, dear," said the old woman. "I don't understand," Gretel said. This woke Hansel up.
Okay, what did the witch want Gretel to do? Did you hear in the story?
No.
The witch wanted Gretel to go into the oven. Do people go inside ovens?
No.
Now, what do people do with ovens?
Put something to
Cook
fry.
or bake in the oven. Good. Usually people bake things in ovens, not people. What does the witch want to do to Gretel?
I don't know.
Do you think she wants to cook Gretel?
Yes.
Why?
Because he wants to eat Gretel.
Oh no! Do you know this story? Did you hear this story before?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, if you don't know the story, what do you think she's going to do with Hansel?
He go to get it close.
Oh, she's going to do what with Hansel?
Get it closer.
Get his clothes?
And that he cannot walk.
Oh, okay. Well, I think maybe she's going to eat Hansel too. What do you think?
He's going to eat Hansel.
She wants to eat Hansel and Gretel. All right. So Hansel, what is he inside of? Can you read this?
Hansel in the.
All right. This C is k. A. J. Cage. Because we have the E at the end, this is A. Cage. Very good. Cage. Good job. Where is the cage?
Front of the door.
In front of. Can you say in front of the door?
In front of the door.
Very nice.
Hansel up, and he watched from his cage. He could tell that Gretel was up to something, so he stayed as quiet as possible. "The oven! The oven!" said the hag, leaning closer and closer to the open oven door. Gretel took a deep breath, hoping that this would work. "Maybe you should show me what to do." The old woman sighed, but she climbed up into the oven anyway. As soon as the woman was all the way in, Gretel slammed the oven door.
What's she gonna do to the witch?
He going to give he cook.
She's going to cook the witch. Can you
Yeah.
say? She is going to cook the witch.
He's going to cook the witch.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay, can you read this?
I don't know how to spell it.
This is witch, remember?
Witch. The
Oven.
oven.
Where is the witch in the oven?
Where is the witch in the oven?
Yeah, can you tell me where is the witch in the oven? Do you see?
Yes.
Okay. You say she is where?
In the oven.
She is in the oven. Where is the oven with the witch inside?
Back.
You can say the oven is behind Gretel or the oven is next to Gretel.
In front of.
The oven is in front of what? Gretel?
Yes.
Not quite. She's not in front of Gretel. This one, back here.
Room.
Behind.
Behind.
She is behind.
Behind the Gretel.
We don't say the when we are talking about a person. We say behind Gretel.
Behind Gretel.
Very good.
Gretel slammed the oven door shut, broke Hansel out of the cage and grabbed him by the hand. Then they ran away as fast as they could. They ran for what felt like hours before finally stopping. They were safe from the old woman, but there was one problem.
Big.
Good. Big.
Loin.
Really close. Well, we have this A here and an E. So the A says lake. Lake.
Lake.
Very good. Where is the big lake?
What is a lake?
Good question. A lake is a lot of water. You can go swimming in a lake. You see some water?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the water? Is it next to Hansel and Gretel, behind Hansel and Gretel, or in front of Hansel and Gretel?
Behind Hansel and Gretel.
Okay, good job. Almost there. Three more questions.
They still didn't know how to get home. There was a big lake, and Hansel thought he might recognize the trees at the other side, but he couldn't be sure, and neither of them could swim. But then a duck swam over to them. It was the same one from earlier who'd eaten their breadcrumbs trail.
Duck. The
Friends. Let's see. Where is the duck?
Where is the duck?
Yeah, where is the duck? Can you tell me?
Hansel and Gretel.
On them or next to them?
Next to them.
Good.
He could take us across, Gretel said. Hansel clambered onto the duck and it swam him across the lake. Then it came back and got Gretel. Once they were across, everything did look familiar. They were able to get home so quickly then, and the duck followed, making sure they took all the right.
Can you read this?
Home. Black. Home.
Just like black, but there's no L. Back home.
Back home.
Back home. Very good. Where is their home?
In the back.
Behind Hansel and Gretel?
No, in front of Hansel and Gretel.
Good job. That's right.
All the right turns. Their father was so happy to have them home and safe, and Hansel.
Okay.
The forest.
Father. Smiled. Smiled. Good. The father smiled. Where is his smile? Do you know what a smile is?
Yes.
Where is the father's smile? On his face. On his face.
On his face.
Very good. On his face.
Hansel and Gretel made sure never to wander alone in the woods again. Thanks for watching!
I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.